MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Arizona have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Alex Happ starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Damon Richard stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Happ has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Douglas Beltre.
Standing in, Douglas Beltre. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now. The 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So now to the plate, Andres Pena, and he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip. It's strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Adolfo Almanzar, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he'll get back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate now, J.C. Embry. And this will be fouled away. 287 the average coming in. 26 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Right to him. On to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fourth, The right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Striding into the box, Freddie Santiago. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Portillo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roy, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Zobrist, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Pena into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Coming to the plate now, Edgar Portillo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 2-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Willie.
Into the box, Willie Reyes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Dustin Rivera.
So striding in, Dustin Rivera. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's set. Here it comes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cervelli is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A bouncer up the middle. Kipnis has it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now the 0-1.
Nope. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
The pitcher, Alex Happ, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Stepping in, Adam Greenberg. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. This pitch is popped up. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in to try it again. Pete Armstrong. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So digging in now, Adolfo Almanzar, 9-1-2 due up.
Almanzar.
First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Adolfo Almanzar goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Richard.
Into the box now, Damon Richard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
Stepping up now, Thomas Bowden. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That misses 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. J.C. Embry is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and he pops him up. Bowden ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Into the box, Ryan Buckner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
No one out with a runner at second. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Buckner stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now back, second baseman.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set and the pitch. A man at third with one away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jimmy Grimes, to first. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Douglas Beltre.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate now, Andres Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
Edgar Portillo.
Ready now, Edgar Portillo. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Willie Reyes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just missed above the zone. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks do get one back courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alex Happ.
The pitcher, Alex.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Digging in once again, Adam Greenberg. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Three and 1. Pete Armstrong waits on deck. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Five runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
I got 2-1 to count.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Dustin Rivera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dustin Rivera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
Cervelli.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is outside for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 22.
Travis James will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Arizona, number 15, Travis James.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. James stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2.
2-2. Now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
On the ground for Kipnis, this could be 2. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Thomas Bowden, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way.
Ball, active side.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armstrong is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 5-1. Pedro Juarez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to working his 60th game of the season. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Not shortstop, J.C.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready to take his hacks again, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
A runner at second, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch.
Aye.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on third. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6 and the D-backs 1. Willie Peralta will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
So stepping in, Douglas Beltre. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Santiago will wait on it. And very quickly, 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Andres Pena.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Pena. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Zobrist has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edgar Portillo.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Buckner is there, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Two and two.
Right, ball 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Pena will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Number 9, Jimmy Ryan.
At the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 39, Willie.
Jesse Padilla will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Padilla.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Julio Teheran will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
7th inning, ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Willie Reyes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin Rivera.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Dustin Rivera. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. This one's down to third. Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Greenberg.
Adam Greenberg.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in, Pete Armstrong. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. The 1-0 home. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, J.C. Embry.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 7-1. Billy Hamilton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
6, Billy Hamilton.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Two balls, 1 strike. The count. Ball inside.
Damon Richard is on deck. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Damon.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Damon Richard. First pitch on its way.
Inside right.
The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas Bowden.
Now batting, Thomas Bowden. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. Jimmy Esposito comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jimmy Esposito.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And now pitch on the way.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Portillo is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Popped him up. Cervelli is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason-Kipnis.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two out, nobody on. Base hit into right center. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Jimmy Grimes, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Popped high in the air. Pena waits on it. And that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in to start the ninth, Douglas Beltre, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santiago is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Pena.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Pena. First offering on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Edgar Portillo.
So now to the plate, Edgar Portillo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Ready once again, Willie Reyes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Dustin Rivera, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch on the ground to the left side. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1 the final today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Papp earns his 8th victory of the season. Adolfo Almanzar was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Julio Teheran takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.